Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today it's the Destiny 2, forgot what it's called, the showcase thing. I'm gonna just go now.
Through all matter and energy in our solar system and beyond. But we haven't always known this. When the Traveler arrived in our solar system, they called it many things. A ship, a planet, a god. Its presence provoked and inspired great change. It terraformed several moons and planets. Our lifespans increased threefold. And we launched colony ships to settle worlds beyond our own. This was our golden age. But like all golden ages, it was doomed to collapse. The Traveler was pursued by an ancient enemy, a voice in the darkness. It found us. Humanity lost everything. With the last of its strength, the Traveler pushed back its enemy to create something new. The ghosts. In the dark times that followed the collapse, the ghosts chose the first Lightbearers. Immortal warriors gifted with the power of the Traveler's light. Humanity faced many threats in those days. Invaders from beyond our system arrived in droves. Pirates, called the Fallen, came to scavenge the remains of our golden age. The warlike Cabal came for our territory and resources for conquest. The Hive, ravenous worshippers of death, came to feed their infernal hunger. And the Vex, strange living machines, came to recreate our world in their own brutal image. We fought with each other as well. For a time, chaos reigned. Though in the end, we came together to rebuild, to heal.
Zavala.
We built a city under the Traveler, the last safe city of Earth. In this city, the humans, Earth's original inhabitants, the Exos, marvels of the Golden Age, and the Awoken, a people touched by both light and dark. Lightbearers took an oath to protect the last city. Over the centuries, they earned the title Guardians.
She just said it twice for dramatic effect.
Paragons of strength, trained adventure, that when they stand together, they are stronger.
Why do we go in groups of 6 then? Fight gods then? Why not
Use
just
our
send
own
7
powers
units?
against us. The Black Fleet closes in, edging us toward a second collapse. And our greatest adversary,
this is like my first video since
the
like a
voice
year
in
ago.
the darkness, is revealed. A being of unimaginable power.
Holy shit, it's Megamind.
The Witness. But all is not lost. Brand new Guardians rise every day
I like animations like this, it's so cool.
to shape the future of our solar system
Just so yes,
and
the beginning.
beyond.
This is good. Here comes the actual showcase. I think it is King's Fall, to be honest. 55 minutes I've got to skip. Okay. Let's skip here.
Community constantly reminds me that we're
We've not. Oh,
We're gonna hunker down with some popcorn, okay?
that
out of the story.
What the frig? Is that the witness? Come on, boys. Oh, Destiny. It's my favourite game ever. It's definitely with Minecraft and that. It's like the Destiny franchise.
Welcome, Guardians. So awesome to be here with you again.
Last time we got up here, we got a chance to show you Savathun, the Witch Queen, and her majestic
The guy on the left just looks so done with his job, and the one on the right is very over enthusiastic.
throne world.
Since then, it's been a wild year for Destiny.
You returned to the original Loot Cave to reclaim the fabled Gallarhorn.
Then, you exorcised an ancient evil from a hive queen, so you could put it inside a grenade launcher.
And now, you've been spending the past few weeks cleansing a derelict Leviathan from its twisted nightmares.
Not been doing much cleansing, more like dealing with literal nightmares.
In fact, the last year has been the best year we've ever had in the Destiny community. I hope you can feel it as well. And seeing this kind of reaction from our community, it's both humbling and inspiring.
Because our team here at Bungie, we're not just developers, we're also guardians. We're
Half an hour
trying to
behind.
build what we'd love to play in Destiny, and that's what brought each one of us here. Brought us not only to Bungie, but also brought all of us to this final showdown between light and darkness.
So, without further ado,
Let's go. Go on.
this is the beginning of the end.
Come on.
This
is
is Lightfall.
Yeah. God, I'm so excited. Fucking beautiful. That is actually beautiful, by the way. Where is this? Like, the pyramids are flying over. That looks like Callus has become a disciple and this is his big ship. I'm calling it. Yep, Callus. First thing.
This glorious.
Oh, there's Cabals. Is that Crow? Wait, hold on. Is that Crow? Or someone else? I like this design of Cabal. Hold on, go back. I like this design of Cabal. It's quite cool. It's got darkness on the back. So is that a suicide vest?
They will come for
New subclass. Oh, Hunter. Titan. I believe. No, that's Titan. I like the design. They got like that darkness pyre thing.
savor the faithless struggle.
Oh god. Oh god.
It's who they
Go away, Microsoft Teams. I thought we couldn't blow up the pyramids. Oh, that's Pyramid Tech. Who is that?
let them come and see.
Oh, oh, he's been reborn.
Our shape.
Bro, wait. Is that Nezarite? Holy shit, that might be Nezarite. Okay, that is... My guess is this is Nezarite, but I'm not entirely sure.
Our shape.
No matter what, it's fucking sick, and Destiny is peak as always. The ball. Jumping out the window.
What they do then.
Fucking beautiful. I hope this is an explorable area.
Unshackled
Yeah, there. New subclass. Ready.
from hope
Oh, it's like a grappling hook or sword type thing.
that
Grappling hook, that is so cool. Gonna feel like Spider-Man here. Jesus.
because only in the end
Alright, so we got...
are we free.
What is that for the Warlock? Bionicle time? It's like a hook.
Are we free?
Yeah, that is Callus. So sick. I love like the aesthetic for Lightfall though, it's quite cool. Right. 2/28/23, so there's oh, is it gonna be another 6-month season then? Fucking hell. It's gonna be like another season of the Lost type thing. I think it was season of the Lost, yeah. The last one of Beyond Light, that was 6 months, I think. Oh, are we getting our 6 months again? Pre-order. Hold up, I'm gonna get Steam up and buy it straight
I've seen that
afterwards.
thing 100 times now, and every time I see it, I still kind of get goosebumps.
Instantly, I had chills. It's all here, it's all happening now. Things are finally coming to a head.
Thematically, we really have been honing in on that kind of bombastic, big set piece approach.
It's gonna be over-the-top action, adrenaline pumping, like the whole time.
This is really kicking off the conclusion to the Light and Dark saga, where we finally face down this foe that we've been anticipating facing for so long. It's pushing it to 11.
No bitches.
We've been hinting at this malicious force in the darkness that's been our enemy behind a lot of our conflicts. We revealed that enemy, we put a name on it and put a face on it, and that enemy is the Witness.
I love just how it looks so much out of place, and I think that's perfect for what it should be.
And the Witness is coming with its newly empowered disciple, Callus.
Callus is really crash landing with a new and more powerful army than ever before. They've got new powers.
Yep. That's cool. That's cool. We're getting stasis. I think no, they'll have.
They've got new armor. They've got
I like how it's like the opulent type design.
tormentors to join their ranks that are going
Tormentors. Ooh,
to be bigger and badder enemies
that's
than we've ever faced. Callus is taking that army that he's bringing with him to be the harbinger of the Witness's doom.
I love how it's got like the thing over his eyes.
This is such a pivotal moment for Destiny. Everyone is coming to have a last stand with Callus and the Witness to really avoid the next collapse, something that we've been trying to avoid ever since Destiny 1.
I hope they're gonna explain the area now.
We see in the trailer that we're headed to Neptune, and
Yeah, I was right. I fucking called it. I think this is something to do with the Nephilim stronghold on Neptune. Like, I didn't say it like on video, but I was talking to my mates about it earlier, and I thought we were going to Neptune.
on Neptune there's been this hidden city called Neomuna where an alternate version of humanity has been blooming since the collapse.
Neomuna
How the fuck did the darkness not see that?
is the capital city of Neptune. It's a giant metropolis that we were completely unaware existed until now. What's interesting and exciting to me about this place is that it's pristine, it's new. It's not like a lot of the places that we've explored previously in Destiny. Exploring that space is very, very cool.
There's so much new stuff to discover in Neomuna and in Neptune. And
My best guess is Warmind Nephilim, something to do with that.
also, I saw some new characters there. I'm really excited to get
Who's that woman on the
to know.
rooftop? Because she has pyramid tech that's able to hit pyramids. Because I think it was Ashamir fired something at the pyramid, but it got like chucked into like stasis, so like, it couldn't actually hit the pyramid.
Cloud
She's hit it.
Striders and
There, that is a sick weapon.
their story.
Oh, what the fuck, bro? Oh, they're darkness wielders.
Cloud Striders can be compared to Guardians. They're both protectors of a civilization that's potentially under threat. But Guardians were chosen. It's their duty to...
Oh, Cloud Striders. That's actually kind of cool. Do you reckon you could play as a Cloud Strider? Well, that'd be actually sick.
protect humanity. Cloud Striders have chosen to protect their people.
There's like an awesome opportunity for the Guardians to learn from the Cloud Striders and their way of living and their philosophy of life.
So we've got the newness of that city, the newness of the Cloud Striders that we've never been aware of.
And then, of course, you get a glimpse of this green energy. I wonder what that is.
That's sick. Wait, what is it? It's like a machine. Wait, is that like a it's a flamethrower? That's a flame. Oh my. Dear Lord, it's beautiful.
Strand is the...
Strand. That's cool. I'm a Warlock, so that's fucking sick. So, hold up. Hold up. That's Egregore, I believe. That's Zavala.
new
Is
darkness
this on? Hold up. That is art.
power that we discover
Strand
here.
is cool.
Something that's unique about Strand, unlike any of these other powers we've ever had before, when you play through Lightfall, You are discovering this power for the first time. No one in the universe ever in the history of Destiny has used
So we are the first ever to use Strand, which is sick.
Strand before.
This is the Guardian discovering darkness on their own and learning how to shape it and manipulate it and use it against Callus and his forces and, you know, have fun in the new urban environment of Neomuna. You are really gonna have to prepare yourself for a wild ride.
We just got a glimpse of our new destination, Neomuna, our new foe, Callus and the Shadow Legion, paired with the Witness, and a very brief glimpse at Strand, but that's just barely scratching the surface of what this release has to offer.
Right, like what we've just seen in that trailer is just the tip of the iceberg, and we've got a whole lot more we're excited to show you coming up.
Guess the... Hold on, I'm gonna go open up Steam. Guess the price. I'm saying it's about 80 quid for the whole thing. There'll be like another bundle in there as well of something that's gonna happen before, like the 30th anniversary most likely. It's taking a fucking donkeys to open. Give me a sec. Oh my god, it really does not want to move. Hold up. Let me have a look. It said it was ready to pre-order, so let me just have a look on Steam if it loads. I think my armor is gonna be fucked. I didn't take the seasonal mods off of it. Okay, where's the shop? Give me a sec. DLC in store. It's not there. No, it's not there. Hold on. It says it's available. I need to find where it's available to pre-order. Give me a sec. Pre-order. Oh my god, it should be on. You know, I'll have a look at the end.
Last year, we wanted to return to our studio's roots in creating some of the best shooter campaigns in the industry.
And they did.
That's been our legacy since Halo. And we tried to push that front and center in The Witch Queen.
And it's about more than just guns, but creating an adventure in a handcrafted world full of surprises. Then, we added the legendary campaign option. Because great
I reckon they're going to be in our weapon type.
Great combat needs to challenge you, to test your thumb skill, your tactics, and your build crafting.
And we heard loud and clear that you want more of that. In fact, 2 out of every 3 players that completed the Witch Queen campaign did it on Legendary.
You tested yourself against the Witch Queen in our Lucent Hive and rose to that challenge. And then you let us know it was one of the best shooter experiences that we've ever made.
Yes.
So with Lightfall, we want to push that even
Wait, are they getting a third difficulty?
further. We want to give you the best Bungie action experience that we can create with the brand new Lightfall campaign.
Okay, alright, hold up.
Lightfall is going to change the way that our players move, fight, and explore everywhere in Destiny.
Neptune is this fantastic destination. The capital city of Neomuna is a really fun place to explore, and it's this bright neon metropolis. There's a harbor, office buildings, an arcade.
This is a city that we've made, and using Strand to traverse through it and explore it, it's going to be so exciting.
Do you reckon one of the Exodus has crashed here, and then they use Siva to make all this, and then that's how they get a Siva season? I'm calling it now.
There's some places that once you whip out that grappling hook, ooh, you're gonna be able to explore and get to places that you couldn't before.
Look at that up there. I wonder if I can grapple to there. I'm going to be a kid in a candy store.
It's not a city that is collapsed. It is a city that has lived through the collapse.
Neptune now has to deal with the cloak being pulled back and them being revealed to the world and are now central of the conflict.
Callus has taken his capital ship and just like planted it right down in part of the city, and it's Cabal-occupied territory. It's a city under siege. You've got this infiltrator vibe at times where you feel like a tactical team going into
So that's like the Dreadnought then?
a skyscraper. You're dealing with Cabal roadblocks and patrols all throughout the city. The Shadow Legion, they provide that like characteristic Cabal brute strength. They're all about like volatility and power, and they've been enhanced now by pyramid technology. They have these suppression devices that can take away some of your super, take away some of your abilities, and then they fight alongside these terrifying new pyramid units called Tormentors.
Jesus Christ. It's built like some of the guys out of Breath of the Wild.
As part of his discipleship to the Witness, Callus has been upgraded. And so the tormentors that they've brought in are these impossibly huge, unstoppable behemoths. They wield scythes, they can attack from a distance, they can bring you in close, they can drain your very life force from you. They are basically embodiments of terror.
That looks like champagne stuff. Please? No.
It's like a boss character within the battlefield. Your stomach drops. You're like, okay, I'm playing through, I'm having fun, I'm popping heads, doing this thing, and then boom, there it is.
We've got all the new stuff going into the game. Strand, Tormentors, Shadow Legion, a cool new environment.
Oh, whoa, that's like strong.
These are all a great setting for a new Legendary campaign, and we're still making sure that we go through and we tweak and tune and we balance the encounters to have that right, challenging level of difficulty for players.
The Legendary campaign was a huge hit coming out of the Witch Queen. It was the first time we had done that sort of elected difficulty where you could really test your skill and test your power. And so we're going to bring that back for Lightfall.
Of course, you're still going to have that higher reward tier, and we still want to make sure that you get that inside track towards being raid ready.
Everyone back at the studio is so hard at work on Lightfall, putting in the details and making this whole release come alive and continue to surprise and delight players. I am so excited to get this out.
Lightfall is unlike anything players have seen before in Destiny, and it's another step that sends you hurtling to the conclusion of the Light and Dark saga.
Beautiful. Still going. Half road on. So cool.
Come on. Amazing.
I'm super excited to dive into Strand and talk about all the new stuff that we just saw.
Strand, like Stasis, is a power from the darkness. Unlike our light abilities, which are all about creation, darkness is more about consciousness.
Strand is psychic energy that forms this extra dimension, or this sort of matrix that connects everything together, connects all living beings and all minds. And you, the Guardian, are sort of gaining the knowledge.
So egregore that.
And gaining the power to peer into this alternate psychic universe and begin to pull at these threads and tug at these wires that are connecting all of these living beings.
When Guardians learn how to use Strand, it's almost like this third eye opens up. It's about peeling back the curtain of reality, taking those connections and then weaving them into new objects.
Sick.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool to see them come together.
Oh, that's
like,
so cool.
It's always been there, and now that we can tap into it, we can use it for our benefit, whether it's through movement or through damage.
Strand has a grappling hook. Since you're seeing into this cosmic web, you are able to grapple at any point because the cosmic web exists everywhere.
Oh, yes.
Even if there's not an object there, it will hook on to that web and pull you forward. It's just taking that idea to the next level, putting that Destiny spin on it.
Yep. The grappling hook initially started as part of the Hunter's Kit, right? They're all about fluid movement, rapidly traversing space, and being very agile. But as we were developing, it's like, oh man, this feels like it's too much fun to just keep it to one class, right? So we made the call to expand the super cool new ability across all three classes.
Good call.
On the design side, we wanted to come up with how each of the classes interpreted this additional psychic dimension, like in their own way, right? So the Warlock, they're the telekinetic master of Strand. So they're going to be able to telepathically reach into the Strand dimension, pull matter out, and weave it into this big barrage of these Strand missiles.
Oh, that's so cool.
Wherever they land, these missiles are actually going to unravel, sort of reweave themselves into a new form.
With the Titan, you're able to weave these claws and do an area of damage around you, spinning and slashing.
Beyblade type style. Yes.
The super I think I'm most excited for is the Hunter Rope Dart super. The Hunter does a flip and weaves these strands into this rope dart and is swinging it as they're kind of moving around.
The thing I'm putting with the two lines.
The first time I saw that, even in its kind of like rough state, it just blew my mind. We've learned a lot from creating our other subclasses, and we've taken those learnings about combat, about movement, about build crafting. We've put that all into Strand, and I'm so excited to see where players take it once it's out there in the wild.
So I do think the hunter, not the Warlocks, is a bit less. Yeah, like looks-wise, like if it hits a bunch of
Destiny is a
enemies,
game that gets even better when you play with your friends.
Yeah.
We want to create communities that are welcoming, inclusive, and that let you bring your old friends and make new ones.
But you still remove content from the game. The fact the new player experience is absolutely shite at the moment. I hope they address that.
Since last year, over 5 million new Guardians have joined our ranks.
Yeah, but how many left? That's the question.
We believe that there are still millions more of your friends that would love to play Destiny with you. And the things that you
Yeah, but how they might understand the story if half the content's gone.
want to see us improve in Destiny are also exactly what's going to make it easier to convince your friends to come and check out the game.
It should be easier to create custom, incredible builds. Easier to find people to play with. Easier to swap from being
new season?
Now, boss melting, storm chaser wielding, falling star juggernaut, right
Finally, it's going to be built. It's going to be like loadouts.
into that ultimate yeehawing, dead man's tail shooting, Titan's rampart crutching sentinel.
And if none of what Joe just said makes sense to you, we want to fix that too. Because it's not about removing the depth that makes Destiny so great. It's instead about allowing everyone to dive deeper with ease.
Oh my god, if they have like recommended builds or something. Oh, Vog? Vog.
The changes we're making to make Destiny easier to come into, changes to how you build your characters, changes to how you see what there is to do and what there is to accomplish.
Jesus, I hope they don't make it like so easy that it isn't fun anymore.
And
like, a part of the fun is the part that it's hard. It's like you've got to think about your build.
In the year ahead, we're actually making it easier to form groups in Destiny so you can go and do some of the greatest content that Destiny has to offer.
All the teams are working together to build this experience, and so that's what's really exciting.
We keep on hearing from players like, hey, unless I have a friend to play with, I don't know what to do. And so what we're trying to give them is like, hey, here's a path to follow. Guardian ranks are basically like a knowledge ladder. We actually progress you through.
That's it. That's good.
Through 11 ranks. And it's really like heavily focusing on like exposing players to all the.
Oh my god, why does it have to be like that? Why can't you just make it so like the amount of time you spend on the game, or like the amount of like raid completions or dungeon completions or that, and it's
systems of Destiny.
At some point, the story about you as a Guardian involves other
I know people are going to rank that up within one season, like right the way up to the max.
Guardians and what they think about you. That is just a whole new dimension of your journey through Destiny that we've never really explored before. When you show up in the tower and you see that person who's at one of the highest ranks, you're going to know that you're looking at a player who's actually really demonstrated mastery of many of the different activities in Destiny, not just from...
Guarantee you within the first season, the majority of people have it maxed up.
our perspective, but from the perspective of other players. Some of the higher Guardian ranks will actually be asking for you to step up, to actually rise to the occasion and prove to other...
Yeah, but unless they have like a system to like... People aren't going to go out their way to help people, is it? People are just too selfish.
There are Guardians that you are a strong player and a strong leader.
A lot of people have groups that they already play with, but this will really provide people the opportunity.
How does that provide anyone with anything? It just shows that someone's good at the game. It's not going to send anyone an invite or anything like that. Like, the best thing you have so far is the... it's like either Discords or the Bungie LFG Finder thing. Having levels to show how good you are at a game, you've already done that with the Season Pass. If you do it with like other stuff, it isn't going to change the fact that it's hard to find people to play with.
Opportunity to be recognized for helping other people learn.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you may get recognized, but like, it isn't going to...
in the game, but also provide more people to play with on a regular basis.
But how does that provide people with more?
In the year of Lightfall, we're going to actually be investing in building a looking for group system.
There we are. That's exactly what I was looking for. I slagged it off for a good 5 minutes and it goes straight away.
In Destiny itself, you'll be able to look for other players, you'll be able to...
I'm sorry. Yes, we're looking for just gay people. I'm sorry, no straight people can join this. Imagine if this was the other way round.
System in Destiny itself. You'll be able to look for other players, you'll be able to find groups that are looking for players.
I'm so excited about being able to form groups in the next coming year because it can be really hard to get through.
How does it take a year to implement that?
Some of the hard content solo, and making it so much easier to find people to play with is just going to make getting into Destiny and doing the awesome content so...
Although I do believe with the system we've got, it could work, but if it... The thing is, say if you got someone who runs raids all the time, they do Grandmasters and all that, they're top tier player, but they don't do those little objectives, they can't join in just because, oh yeah, they've got a low level, they must be bad. Like, I'm assuming that's how the system works. Is like, it said that experienced players, I believe that means like a level cap or something like that, but they really should explain it a bit more.
Much easier.
Yeah, and they'll be able to say, this is a player who I can trust to lead me through the new raid. I want to join their...
Guarantee you the rise in new lights getting launched into a wall is going to rise massively.
Group. Or they can say, these are players who are new to the activity. I want to take them for that first raid.
What's the incentive?
Because that'll be a great experience for them and a valuable experience for me as
a valuable experience for them. They gain nothing out of that.
Leader.
It's really going to help players come...
All they've done is move the LFG thing from their website into the game.
Together and understand each other better when they've never met before. It's going to make the game so much more social, and I think that it's going to really make Destiny players feel like they're on one team.
I like this. I actually like this technical mock-up where it shows everyone.
So commendations is a feature that you'll experience towards the end of an activity. So you end the activity now and you get to see the screen that has all the people you played with.
I like this.
You can click on one of the Guardians and choose what experience you had with them. So like, were they a good team player? Were they fun?
Put bad on every single one.
To play with.
There's no better way to actually show how good a person is.
Were they fun to play with?
No, I thought it would have something here. So, they've got Risen. So they've got all the ranks.
There's no better way to actually show how good a person is as a...
This is good. I like this. I want to just have massive
teammate or as a leader than to have other players.
You reckon if I just played Gambit game after Gambit game after Gambit game, I could max out the fun one?
Say, this person's a great teammate, this person's a great leader. It's really a system that's designed to let players show appreciation for each other.
Also, using the commendation system, people are going to be able to say, like, hey, this person as a good leader, and looking at the Guardian rank system, they have a lot of experience. It's going to be, oh, that's the person I want to help me.
I do believe adding things like this is good, but they want people to join in, but they're making more and more systems. So in order to decomplicate the entire game, they're adding more and more things, making it more complicated. Oh, it's just not playing. Great.
To get through this hard content that I've been struggling with.
Social games like Destiny give you an opportunity to like really connect with other people and do things together and get to know each other. And with a system like LFG, you're making it so that more people can get that experience started than ever before.
Both the loadout screen and the mod manager are completely new features.
The mod...
Okay, hold up.
Hold up.
Both the loadout screen and the mod manager...
Good. Loadouts
are completely new features.
The mod manager is meant to make build construction Destiny a lot easier.
That's good.
We all love our fashion game. Fashion game's amazing. And so we're going to take what we did for the fashion game and we're bringing it to the buildcraft game. There's going to be one screen where you can go to and do your entire loadout for your character. It's going to be amazing.
So you'll be able to save the build that you've put together as a loadout and then switch between those things as you're going from activity to activity.
Yeah, I feel like with the new release of Destiny and the commendation system mixed with Guardian ranks, we're giving players even new aspirations. It isn't going to be just about power level. It won't just be about gear. It's also going to be about that Guardian rank. It's going to be about those commendations. It's all the ways that we're bringing players together.
So today, we're also launching a brand new season of Destiny 2.
Okay, all right, tell us.
And as we've evolved our seasons over the years, we've learned a lot. And I think we've been able to deliver some amazing character moments and events for the community.
I think it's Aramis.
We're long past the era of content droughts. Instead,
I'm sorry, you're long past it. The entire last 6 weeks of Season of the Lost. There was 4 weeks at the end of the season.
there are exciting story and events happening in Destiny almost every week, year-round. And we're not slowing down.
Each season, we want to keep raising the bar for narrative experiences in any live game. We want to keep pushing to create unexpected adventures that'll make every season of Destiny unique. And we want to keep listening and learning from you, the Destiny community, so that we can create the strongest seasons of any live service.
Because the Witness is coming. And if we want to survive, we need a crew. We need to enrich our defenses. If you're feeling surly, maybe even loot our enemies.
We may even need to find a captain
Oh, it's gonna be Season of the Plunder.
to join us on our next adventure in the Season of Plunder.
Called it. Please be Aramis. Yes. I love Mithrax.
Aramis has broken free.
Fucking Mithrax is top tier.
The old crews now rally under her command.
I've read about them. What is the human word?
Pirate.
Yes! Drifter, baby.
The full vanguard
should
be rallied to deal with these
Spider?
outlaws.
This is good.
Well, anchors away.
Drifter and Mithrax is not a duo I thought I'd ever see, but I'm happy I am seeing it. Season of the Plunder.
Go show those pirates what happens when they crush Spiderhead.
Spiders on our team, baby. This is great. So we got Spider, Drifter, Mithrax.
Hope you've got ammunition, Guardian.
This is such a cool area. I hope we get to explore it.
Time to blow this
That's that new super.
rickety barge.
What is that? Oh, that's beautiful. That's a new exotic. That's actually beautiful. It's a fusion. That's a new shot. Oh, it's the same system, kind of, as grass.
You got the goods, Guardian.
Let me pull it around. Oh, that's sick. Strong back. Yo, we can Drifter sing it.
Sorry, getting a little swept up in all this adventure.
Hell yeah! That's so cool. I like this. December 6th, so dude. No, let's go. That's sick. That's sick. I like that.
What are you most excited about for Season of Plunder?
Pirates.
This
season we said, what if we just go to the stars and dig up buried treasure?
We are unearthing a lot of mysteries and secrets. We're swashbuckling onto enemy spaceships. And then we're also learning a lot of things about some of our favorite characters.
We're gonna have an adventure this season.
Season of Plunder kicks off with Aramis being freed from her icy prison. She's collected old, fallen crews of pirates and rogue cabal together in order to hunt down mysterious relics and treasures.
It's time to meet your end.
So Guardians are tasked with stopping Aramis from collecting these relics. And in order to do that, you have to create your own crew of shady dealers and backroom brokers.
Drifter, Mithrax, Ido, and Spider are going to be helping you.
Anchors away. Ready when you are, Captain.
That's the beginning of Season of Plunder.
That's brilliant. I love this so much. You're fucking Drifter, Mithrax, Spider, Ido. That's sick.
What you're going to be doing is forming a pirate crew of your own. You're going to fill it with different crew members that you can recruit over the course of the season. Drifter is going to toss you the keys to your personal catch. Then you're just...
We got personal catch.
Just going to set out into the stars and do cool pirate stuff.
So excited.
This
is beautiful.
Season, we have multiple brand new activities coming that will really give you a sense of being on a pirate adventure. One of the mainstays of this season is a new 6-player offensive called Catch Crash.
When I saw the concept for the catch with the big mainsails on it, I just said, oh my God, this is gonna be a fun season.
Just like seeing Catch Crash through the different iterations, like fighting on the deck of the ship.
You get to become your own ammunition and launch yourself.
I am ready to get this title.
From a cannon to the other ship, and you are the weapon, so you're gonna go mess them up.
The second big activity we have coming this season is called Expedition. You're going to be guiding a massive drill that's looking for this buried, hidden pirate treasure, and you're going to have to be fending off of all these pirate crews trying to protect their hoards. And then our final new activity coming this season is what we're calling Pirate Hideouts.
We have so many like different little maps that you can piece together fragments of this season, and they lead you to the lair of the Pirate Lord, right? Their hideout.
These are their caves where they're hoarding all of their amazing treasures.
Each week we do one of these, blah, blah, blah.
Treasures and their mysterious relics.
These relics are mysterious objects of dark power, and they're all over the system. We don't know exactly what it is they do yet, but if Aramis is trying to collect them, it's nothing good.
Taking the opportunity to line the Arc 3.0 update with the Fallen, it just ended up working out perfectly because you got all the simple Arc weaponry and the Arc shielded captains. It feels right with that release, almost like we planned it.
Arc is a damage type that's about proximity, right? It's about going fast up into your enemy spaces and like deleting them. It's the damage type for people that want to hold W. You don't want to retreat.
Unbridled aggression to the max.
Hunter is really about close range action, being fluid and dynamic and agile, evasive. So we're going to give Arc Hunter a new super. We call it Gathering Storm, where you summon your Arc Staff, like twirl it above your head and then launch it out, and then it will embed into the ground or into like bosses or mini bosses or champions and jolt them. Like a big lightning strike will strike the staff and overcharge it. And while that staff is overcharged, it'll start Tesla coiling little lightning bolts out at nearby enemies. Warlock is kind of this elemental conduit. You are a class that will turn yourself into lightning. You will create things out of lightning. Previously, we had this exotic armor piece called Getaway Artist, where you consume your grenade and it'll make a what we call a sentient arc soul that fires faster and does more damage as a result. So we decided to roll that into base arc soul behavior. Anytime you are amplified, any arc soul you have from any source will become the supercharged version that will fire off just rapid fire bolts.
Titan's about being this unstoppable freight train. It's about this constant movement. So
this season I'm planning on being Titan for most of it, mainly because Thunder Crash. I'm hoping it's good.
Titan's a new movement option, something that we felt like is going to be competitive in this new environment of air dodges and air slams. That's a new ability called Thruster. And it's all in first person. It's all very much in the heat of the moment. You see it happen. Its whole property is like rush down or getaway. It's a movement tool to the max.
I like that.
There's going to be this new melee ability called Thunderclap, which is like an amazing thing where he like charges his fist all super flashy. It's our first ever charge melee. So you hold down the button, and as that cocks back and charges up, you'll end up doing more damage and getting a little bit more range.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And speaking...
Does that work with Dune Marchers? Because if so, I'm fucking using it.
of like the whole goal of deleting things. I believe in PvP, a full charge is a one-shot kill.
It is, oh yeah.
It's a little skillful to like pull off because you're gonna have to really read your opponent here. The whole through line with Arc is like, it really isn't that complicated. It's move fast, hit hard, and stay alive.
What I'm most excited about in Season of Plunder is that this is really a season that has a sense of adventure. Yeah. You're exploring the system, you're looking for pirate treasure, pirate relics. You're seeing the world evolve in a way we haven't done before.
I love that with the activities in the season, like we just leaned really hard into the pirate fancies. I love that we have your own catch. I love that you're tracking down buried treasure and then going after the pirate leaders in their caves.
The interesting thing about Destiny is we're not just a fantasy game or a sci-fi game, we're kind of a blend of both. We take inspiration when we say pirates, it's old world pirates that you would see traditionally back in the 17 and 1800s. We have like a flintlock pistol, we have an exotic fusion rifle that plays different than fusion rifles you've ever seen before.
It's just like end to end, just really leaning into that spirit of like the pirate adventure. And let's also make it so that new players coming in can actually jump in and get started. The gift of the Thunder Gods is a starter kit. It's a set of armor, it's a Thunderlord exotic weapon.
So jump in, join your friends, set sail, become the captain, and build your crew today in Destiny.
Ooh, you know what? King's Fall, baby. Oh, they've added return. Who takes this from? I'm gonna be taking part of this, fuck it. Oh, I want that so badly.
Man, it is so awesome seeing King's Fall return to Destiny.
Yeah, actually, King's Fall was the first thing I got to work on at Bungie. And I'm thrilled that a whole new generation of Guardians will get to experience this refreshed and reloaded showdown with the Taken King.
So, we've shown you Lightfall.
Let's go.
We've shown you the new damage type, Strand. We've shown you some of the deeper changes to the game that we're going to be making throughout the next year. But we have one more thing that we are excited to announce today.
Destiny is coming to the Epic Game Store today.
Epic has been an absolutely fabulous partner to work with. They love Destiny. And we are just huge fans of what they've been doing in the social game space. When we first started working with Epic, we sat down and talked about the impact that their games have had on us. And they had a bunch of the same stories for us.
They shared stories about playing the Vault of Glass and how much they enjoy the social experiences in Destiny. And I got to talk about the summer of Fortnite Chapter 1, Season 5, when my whole family was laser focused, taking turns in the island to unlock Drift.
In addition to launching all of Destiny 2 on the Epic Game Store today, for the next week, if you download the game on Epic, we will give you the 30th anniversary for free. If you haven't earned your Galahorn yet, or you haven't played the Grasp Dungeon, come to the Epic Game Store and you can jump in for free.
That's
we
good.
want to welcome all these new Guardians with a celebration. One that stretches a little further than the last city.
That's good, I think. Is that the stuff over? Let's go! No. What is that? I'm fucking sorry. It was... Where's the speed thing? Where's the speed thing? Jesus Christ. And that's sick. That's sick. Oh my god. Oh no. What have they done? That's alright. Fall Guys is good. I'm playing it on slow just so I can see this. Those are some sick skins, by the way. And thank God this is on Warlock, because I really wanted that. Titan's sick as well. watching it slow. Alright, so whoa, Exo Stranger looks sick. What the fuck is this face? I don't know what I call it. Oh, okay, Icor's not bad. Crown Splitter, Lament, and Black Talon. Okay, weird choice. Exofish. Okay. No, no, no. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely picking up Lament in Fortnite. It's so sick. That's cool.
A few years ago, we shared our plans for the Light and Darkness saga. This journey, years in the making, is coming to an end. Since we started charting our own course, we've been building this story. Across 5 years of expansions, since the first pyramid ship emerged in Shadowkeep and we first spoke to the darkness. Then, across Beyond Light, the Witch Queen, and coming up in Lightfall in the final shape, we're building towards a climactic collision between the powers of light and dark.
We've also been working on the Destiny engine behind the scenes, preparing our technology and our game to last for many, many years.
Yes, let's go.
Because Destiny 2 is not going anywhere.
Let's go.
And neither are your expansions.
Yes.
We want this story, since we first communed.
Are they promising to keep
with the darkness on the moon, to be fully playable, start to finish. And we're happy to announce today that we are not planning to sunset.
Yes! They should have done this a while back.
Any more expansions. We want the Destiny universe to grow, and we're going to continue to do every.
Well played, well played. I mean, they set their limitations. They, genuine reason, they fixed the limitations. Now they're going about it the right way. This is one step in the right direction.
Everything that we can behind the scenes to keep that possible within our game engine.
But enough about the distant future. Let's talk about today, the best day all year to jump into Destiny.
Yes, because if you're looking to catch up, right now, all expansions are free to play for this entire week on every platform for everyone.
Right now,
yes.
Season of Plunder is live, and the Helm's got a set of supercharged art gear for anyone looking to catch up on the fun.
That's good.
Destiny is live on the Epic Game Store. You can download it for free, and you can get the 30th anniversary pack as your welcome gift.
And if you liked what you saw about the future, right now, pre-orders for Lightfall are live on all platforms. And anyone who purchases the annual pass gets the exotic auto rifle Quicksilver Storm today.
Today is a perfect day to play Destiny.
So we'll see you in game.
Holy shit, it's beautiful. I'm getting Quicksilver Storm right now.
When they see this glorious end.
It's not there. Why not? Lightfall's right there. How much is it? Jesus. It's 80 quid. I've got the money. I'm getting it.
I've read about them. What is the human word?
Pirates.
Pirates.
This is so sick. I'm buying it right now. That's so sick. I think this is the end.
Let them come and see. What they do then, that is who they are.
That's it. Genuinely brilliant. You know what? Fuck it. I want to say thanks for watching the video and goodbye.